Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of Fishing with Big D. Today I wanted to show you a new product that I'm going to be reviewing in my videos, and that is the Shimano FX 4000 series reel. A neat little interesting reel. What had happened is I went to do a little carp fishing this year, and I realized that my Cat Daddy reel off of my Cat Daddy rod and reel combos had messed up. The spring action in the reel was broke. This is one of the good ones that I still got, but my other one, I'm not for sure how it got damaged, not unless something got up inside there like silt or mud or something. Tried taking it apart and cleaning it, but ended up breaking one of the little pieces inside. Looked online trying to find individual parts, maybe I could fix it, but I couldn't. So I ended up switching out two of my rods because both of those had the same issue going on inside those reels. So I decided I was going to go try something different. And I wanted to try something not too expensive, it wouldn't break the bank. So I went to Walmart and I was able to find these, and they looked pretty good compared to the other items on the shelf. And actually looked pretty sharp too. There's that black and gold color scheme. I really like that. It's going to look good on my Cat Daddy rod. I love the Cat Daddy rods. They're really cool. I'll put links to everything down below in the comments section if you want to check them out. But the reason I chose this reel is because it come in at a whopping $23 and some cents. Walmart had them on sale. So go by your local Walmart and check it out. See if you can find them for the same deal. Like I said, I got mine for under 25 bucks, two of them. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put them to the test. I'm going to put them on my rods. I'm going to spool them up with some 12 to 15 pound test. And we're going to go out and we're going to do some carp fishing with them in a different video. Be sure to go check that out. And we're just going to see how well they do. Just want to go over some of the details with you on these guys. So once again, it's Shimano. That's a really good household name that you hear. They do have an American side to the manufacturing here in the U.S., which is good, but it's considered a Japanese company if I'm not mistaken. And they have a lot of different manufacturing plants around the world, different places. Be sure to go check them out. Good name brand, and they're known for good quality products. So let's talk a little bit about this reel. I'm going to cut it open, and then I'll share a couple of slides with you as we go through discussing some of the information on this reel. And, you know, hopefully you guys can see this and make a good decision for yourself on whether or not it'd be a great purchase for yourself. Like I said, the links will be down below if you want to go check it out. All right, guys, let's dig into the box, and I'll show you what's inside. All right. There we go. Pull that out there. Those are handles in the bottom of the packaging. Be real careful. There's a little lock washer in there. You don't want it to fall out. All right, there we go. We've got her out of the packaging. Now look at that, guys. Now just off the bat, it looks really awesome. I love that black and gold color. Sleek, simple design. We've got the aluminum bail. You've got an aluminum spool here with your adjustable drag. Black cap. Let's see what all we got on here. Take this little sticker off here. There we go. Now check out that spool, guys. You see those little lines in there? Those are actually grooves to let your line sink down in there. What that does is it helps from your line sliding up and down the aluminum spool. I've seen a lot of issues with that when you get a little lower on line and you haven't replaced it just yet. If it's really hot out or it's humid and you get a little moisture build up from retrieving that line back in, I've actually seen it slide. You've actually seen it slide and cause some issues before. Not a real big deal, but that's super neat. They got that feature in there. It'll come in handy when you get ready to thread new line on. Now this does have two-sided openings, so you could choose whether you want to retrieve left-handed or right-handed. And this here is going to be our actual reel handle. I like that square knob approach, especially when fishing for bigger items such as carp and catfish. I'm going to set mine up for a left-hand retrieve. All you're going to do is slide that in, make sure that your lock washer is still on there, and you'll go to the other side. You'll take your cap that also has another lock washer inside. You're just going to slide it inside that square hole there with the square end. And it's just going to screw in right here until it tightens up, and that handle will straighten itself out. We'll do that real quick on camera. See there, the handle start to straighten out as that bolt tightens up. All right, we've got it good and tight. Just going to free spin it there and just get a good feel for it. Now I like to pick up a lot of speed and then let go real quick. Usually you can feel how well balanced a reel is by doing that. If it's got a lot of weird wobble in it, then it's not a really good fishing reel. This one seems to do quite well. Now, if I read the packaging correctly, this has a 2 ball bearing system built inside, and it has that technology where the spool moves up and down, precise spooling technology. You've got soft grips. It's like a comfortable place right here for your fingers, and everything on here appears to be metal. So we've got aluminum spool. Of course, this top adjustment drag piece is plastic. Your bell clip right here is also aluminum. All your screws look to be aluminum. It's going to be good for rust issues. Your handle is aluminum. The actual grip here for the handle, though, it feels more like plastic, but it's a very hard plastic. And all of the actual fishing reel here, this part here, is all aluminum. So this feels of good, strong, sturdy quality. It's a big plus in my book. Now they make this as a 4000 series, but it comes in multiple types. You could do the 1000 series. I think there's a 2000, a 3000, and a 4000. I wanted to go with the higher end because I'm going to be fishing for big game with that, such as catfish and carp. And that's what I'm going to be using this for. I'm going to stick it on my Fat Daddy rod for cat daddy fishing. Let's let you guys see that some more. Thing is smooth, guys. Really, really nice. I like that. It does have a feature here. If you click that button, that's so you can do the anti-reverse. A lot of people like to leave it off if they're wanting to manually fight a fish and not fool with their drag system. Or you can clip it back on. Switch it back over there, and that's going to lock it so it won't go backward. You won't have any backward play, and that's when you want to adjust and be able to use that drag system a lot better. Let's talk about the line. So this boasts that it can do nylon or mono, and it's up to a 30 to 180 millimeter diameter. As far as yardage, it's anywhere from 10 to 200. It's looking like they recommend either 4 pound to 10 pound. 4 pound, it'll hold about 150. The 10 pound, about 200 yards of line. Overall, decent looking reel. Alright guys, we're going to thread this up with some fishing line. I think I got some 10 or 12 pound tests I'm going to try out just to do some carp fishing on. And I'm going to throw it on that rod and we'll go from there. Alright guys, I've got my Shimano 4000 spool seated here in my line widening system. I love this little thing. It's an awesome gadget. You just throw your spool of line there on the top and it'll rotate and kind of help eliminate them line twists. One other option that I like to do, I usually tie my fishing line on with an arbor knot, and then I put a little piece of tape over that knot to kind of keep it from slipping on that reel right there. Them things get a little slippery when they're hot and moist outside or it's really cool. This one actually has grooves in the reel, as you can see, that help it out really well, but that's just a little trick I found on YouTube years and years ago, sliding a little piece of tape right over that knot. And what I'll do is I'll make sure it's good and flush, and then I'll start to spool the line on. Alright guys, I'm going to begin to spool the line on. I've already started some. As you can see, that tape is right there in the center, holding my knot firm to the spool. But that's really all there is to it, guys. We're going to use that to put our line on. Now I have some really good line still left on the fishing pole that I was originally using it. I just put it on like a couple months ago before my reel messed up and I needed to replace them. So I'm just spooling this off of one pole to the other. I've just threaded it through the arm right there and I'm just winding it right in. Super simple. But usually I would put the spool up here on this neat little gadget. I've got a video back in my videos if you want to go check that out. Really cool item, still for sale on Amazon. Links will be down below for all the products in the video, but super duper neat. Give it a try. Alright guys, I just wanted to show you what it looks like on the actual rod. It actually stands in quite well with that high-vis yellow fishing line that I've got here. Now like I said, this is my Cat Daddy rod. I love these things. I've had them for a couple of years now. They work very well. Pretty decent company. I fought some big old carp on these things and they do the job well. I had the reels on those things for quite a while. They also were pretty good reels. I think this one's about 3 years old. It's still good, but the other one and the other model that's just a little bit different than that give me some trouble in the bail. Some kind of spring system that's messed up on it. So I ended up switching to these. And that's what I'm going to be trying out. I'm going to take this out and give it a shot and see how well it does. It's spooled up really nice and it looks good aesthetically. We're all geared up and ready to go. Let's go try it out, guys. Alright guys. Oh, I about totally missed this one myself. Man, that rod was laying down to the water just about. Grab my net. I believe this is a carp. Pretty sure. Now I'm going to come out here in the water so we can try and handle this one a little better. Yep, it's a carp. Got to keep an eye on that second pole. Something was toying with it as well. No, no, no. Keep me out of that tree. Ah. Come on, keep me out of that tree. Man, look at that rod. Carp fishing is a lot of fun, guys. I know people say they're a trash fish. I don't think that at all. It's fun. Fun to catch a big old carp like this. Oh, come on, stay out of that other line, please. Ooh. Nice one. All right, see if we can get him in our net. Oh, he did not like that net. Not at all. Oh. There we go. All right, I'm gonna walk over here just for a second to grab my pliers. We'll stick our pole back in our rod holder. Go ahead and we'll take that hook out. hooked up. Another decent common carp. Another nice one.